Hey everybody, it is Gaming Imperatrix, and we are here with Creative World, Friendly Creepers, and that skeleton stuck in that pool. This was our ProjectRed setup from our last tutorial. We are just getting started working with barrels. You can see that I removed the redstone controls that we previously had here, and I'm going to tell you why that is in a minute. It's because that timer was annoying the hell out of me. Alright, I've recovered. Actually, it is because we are going to try and we're going to learn how to use bundled cables today. Now, I have a bundled cable here, and you may be asking yourself what a bundled cable is, so let's look at it. I can see a whole bunch of little colors coming off of it. See the inside of it? There's a whole bunch of different colors wrapped together. Now, if I put some redstone together, we already know we can use red alloy wire, and then it kind of goes in line with the redstone. That's very nice. Very nice. But let's say that we wanted two lines of wire to run parallel to one another. Well, it's going to connect, just like, you know, normal redstone connects. And that's not very helpful if we want two different kinds of signals going. Oh my. So the solution to that, of course, is to use insulated wire. Now, insulated wire at first appears to do nothing different than the normal redstone. But if we grab two different colors of insulated wire, you can see that we can get two lines to run parallel to one another. And then if we wanted, say, three lines to all be condensed into a very small space, we could grab those lines, and we could connect them to a bundled cable, and the bundled cable will transmit the signal to the opposite side where we can branch them off again. And say, make the white one go here to crisscross them over one another. Yes! And then if I put a lever on either side of these bundled cables. Oh dear. Well, I suppose I can't do that because never mind. So we'll just flick a lever on the white and the green ones so that we don't cross our lines. You can see here. Here, the signal manages to transfer. And in fact, it's at power 15, which is kind of impressive. Be impressed. So that is the deal with bundled cables and insulated wire. Now, the bundled cable doesn't connect directly to these machines. You have to use an insulated... See how the insulated wire kind of connects to them? The bundled does not. Dun, dun, dun. So let's say that we wanted to try and get one of these machines to give up its goodies. We'll go like this. Aha, we see it working. Oh, and it sends things across the line. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's just lovely. Okay. So, we see that we can do this, and we can put a bundled cable in the middle. It should transmit across. Oh, yes. That is just lovely. Absolutely lovely. So we are storing all of our things. Stuff's probably going to go in that far chest now. So we can use the bundled cable in order to transmit signals in that manner. However, let's say that, you know, this was actually very far away from our starting chest, our dump chest. You know, it's someplace we can't see it. It's very far away. Okay, let's put it so where we can't see it. Oh my goodness, it's so far away. How could we ever get to it? Wait. We need to hide it a little better. Okay, how could we ever get to it? It's in the mountains someplace. I'm going to hide this too. Alright, well the thing is that we can go like this. I remember last time we wanted to solicit just one kind of item. We didn't want to solicit every last remaining item that we had in our entire storage system. We wanted the ability to just solicit items from one thing at a time. So let's take a different color, each wire, and let's pretend that these were, I don't know, hyper important things that we might want to solicit back at any given time. And then we can do this with our bundled cable. You can see that they're all connecting. Then we can continue to run our bundled cable someplace. Hold on, let me put this over here. Bundled cables all cables need to like attach to something. So they can attach to the side, and they can do that, and they can go up here, but they can't really run over. You see that? What the heck just happened there? I don't even know. Apparently they can run through. Let's try that. There we go. Oh my goodness, that's kind of weird. Alright, but it happened. Yes, alright. So we bring that guy around here, and we bring him to here, I guess. Hold on. Creep it up the side in a creepy crawly way. Oh my. What is even happening? Okay, guys, and we'll run the bundled cable across here. Make this into our control panel. Sort of. You might need more controls. Oh yes, this will be our little control area. Or something. Something of this nature. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. And we'll have it creepy crawl up the wall or something. Oh yes, that is just beautiful. Look at that. I don't even know what's going on now. And then we'll have our little wires coming out of some kind. Let's see that. Ah yes, okay. We've got our little wires coming out. I suppose if it's a creepy crawly control panel, I could just, let's see. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that. And now, hypothetically speaking, we could put a lever right here, and I could be like, hey. Oops, let me get that lever down there. I'd be like, hey, I want whatever's in the white thing. And then whatever's in the white thing will come to me. Yay! Look at that. Then I can put one right here, and I'd be like, hello, I want whatever's in the yellow thing. Whatever's in the yellow thing will come to me. Then I can put signs, and I can be like, hey, this is my chest. Oh, yeah. And this is my, I don't even know, red alloy wire. Of course, I have nothing in those barrels now, so anything I send forward is going to, well, just fill them up with anything, what's the next item? Alright, so the next item is chests, but then gold, okay? So we're going to fill up this thing with chests, which isn't correct. We want to fill this one up with chests, and we want to fill this one up with gold. Oh, no. We have no way of knowing what's in any of the barrels. We just have, these signs are useless. We just have ways of summoning the white barrel. We don't even know what's at the white barrel, because we can't see it. It's so far away. Well, what can we do? What can we do? Well, we can always make sure that, we could always take a filtered importer, and we could plop it up here, and we could be like, hey, you. The only thing that should be going in here is chests. Then we go get a chest. Hold on, we need a representative of the chest family to come with us. And we go over here, and we're like, hey, chests. Only chests should be going in there. And we'll need a filter on each one of them, except for perhaps the last one. We could be like, hey, we only want certain things to go in here. Only certain things. We're going to cut back on this. Pop it back up one more. Yeah. Oh, yes, excellent. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Now we got importers on the bottom and importers on the top, and we got to get it over to the side so that it hooks up with this resistance tube, and then voila. Alright, and now we can be like, hey, chests, and redstone, and what is this, iron? Do I have iron? I have iron. And then, I guess this was supposed to be red alloy wire, right? Red alloy wire. And then this is supposed to be torches. Yes, torches. Excellent. And then, for example, the chest should get sent to wherever it is they're supposed to go. Let's pop a wire in here. I, again, am not... and the gold should end up in none of those places. It should go all the way to the end. And you see he did not go into the first available barrel. And the gold went all the way to the end because it's an odd item. It should be mentioned that if I didn't have that chest at the end, the gold would get the filtered importer all stuck full of stuff that the filtered importer wouldn't be able to push anything if I, eliminated this right here. That's because it would pick up something, if I eliminated that. It would pick up something and would try to send it to be like, I don't see an importer that accepts that. The thing is, because his filter isn't different, he'll pick up anything. If I were to say, go, okay, put a chest here, and put a redstone iron here, and everything that could go in one of these, I put in his filter, he would be able to not pick up, say, the orange Illumar button, which doesn't have anywhere to go. But right now, he'll either send out a couple more things or he'll get stuck with something. See how he's stuck? He's got something inside of him. We can't tell what it is, but there's no suction anywhere or pressure along this system. So we have to go like that, and voila, the white Illumar button can get to that chest, so there's pressure so that it sends it out. So this is just peachy. I'm going to make it dawn so more Endermen don't spawn. Damn them. Damn those Endermen. So we can create an entire system where now we know that this will always get us chests, and the chests will come along And we'll get a 64 stack of chests every time we do that. So that we can order parts for, you know, whatever it is that we want, you know, like however many stacks of cobble and stuff like that. And it'll come across, you know, at a reasonably brisk pace. Not the most brisk pace we've ever seen, but at a reasonably brisk pace. And then, of course, we can have a lever for every color, and so on and so forth. And we could probably do more complex things with by, for example, having a cable that controls a bottleneck of metals and so on and so forth. But right now, with all these different colors we have, we can get a nice array of things sent to us. For example, if we only have so many items, we're assuming too, like you are going to be using a better sorting solution later on in the game. So if right now you really only want to take care of, you know, like storing all of your massive amounts of cobble and dirt, that this is going to be a reasonable system for you. And that is bundled cables.